Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another Season 10 gameplay guide, guys. We're going to cover Yasuo mid lane today. I guess I don't have to explain how good Yasuo is if you're a really good Yasuo player. So yeah, if you're looking for a really good champion for solo queue and you want to climb like a lot of ranks and you want to play a champion which require like a lot of skill and can do a lot, then I'd say, guys, Yasuo's your champion. Anyways, you can find the full runes for build. You can find it in the description, guys. The best setup for Yasuo. And yeah, with that being said, let's cover Yasuo today. So, in order to play Yasuo, it kind of depends on the matchup that you're playing against. You might want to change your playstyle, but for the matchup that we're playing today is the Ahri matchup. You kind of want to freeze around level 1. If you can all in Ahri at level 1, that's absolutely great. You're going to win that, but if the Ahri player is really smart, then she won't allow that. So we're just going to play safe for now. Wait for my level 3. And as soon as we level 3, as soon as we reach that, we will unlock the wall. And everything should become a lot easier. So I'm just going to freeze it for now. I'll put Ahri into a really vulnerable position where I can actually kill him with the jungler like this. This is actually really good. Okay. I could have like Q ignite. Okay, no problem. So, one thing that you gotta know about Yasuo, he has a lot of good things, but he's also got one big weakness, and it's a pretty obvious one. If you start to push down the lane, there's no escaping. You don't have any kind of escaping ability outside of just dashing onto creeps over and over again. But if you're being really unlucky or you're in a really bad spot where you don't have creeps, you won't be able to use that. So let me get back real quick. For the build, I usually always build like a secondary doranblade, which is really good. Let me just buy it right away. I also recommend buying a ward every single time. Doesn't matter what role you're playing, you always want to buy a ward because that's help you out. But yeah, guys, back to the point. Yasuo has one big weakness, which is you cannot really run away. So the best way to fix that is by freezing around your side of the lane. Now, this pretty much eliminates everything that could happen to you in terms of like jungle ganks and everything like that. And it also puts the lane in a really good favor. Because not only are you freezing the lane and the enemy opponent becomes like very vulnerable to ganks, but you can also go for the all-in at any time you want. And that's why freezing is probably the best choice for you to go for if you're playing Yasuo in most matchups. So that's the one kind of place you want to have in the laning phase. Ahri is actually losing all the creeps here right now, which is really, really good for us. We're just going to continue to like freeze it down right here. And by the time she comes back, we should be able to start like fighting her. Great. Yeah, she's going to miss a lot of farm right here. I'm going to like 10 down the creep wave a little bit so we can actually continue to freeze this. Alright. So one good way to keep the freeze going is by placing the wind wall just like this. This allows you to keep on freezing the lane in a really good spot. There we go. Get that farm. Sweet. Back off again. So now we just want to chill. We want to wait for my third Q to come up and find a way to hit the third Q on Ahri. Now she's staying a little bit too far away from me, so it's not really possible. But that also is really good because she's actually losing farm right now by standing off too far. We already have a lead of about 17 CS over him, which is huge. Now I'm going to look for the canal then. There we go. Nice. So every single time that she gets close right now, we want to look for an all-in opportunity and then wind wall her E. Back off again, standing right behind the wall so that she cannot hit anything on me, and then back off again. Really good. And now we're going to look for like an all-in. And yep, got her. And that's pretty much how you want to play against an Ahri, and also for many other matchups out there. So this is the kind of way how you want to play in the early game in matchups like this one. You could technically play like this in any matchup you're playing. But specifically for this one, just freezing against Ahri, putting herself into a really bad position, not only is she very vulnerable to ganks, but wait, let me buy. There we go. So not only is she putting herself into a really bad position because we're freezing, but she also becomes vulnerable to the Yasuo going for the all-in, and she is completely vulnerable to jungle ganks. So those are like two things, which is a massive winning condition for us. Now that we've got level 6, the game gets a lot more interesting. So now we've actually got the boots. I always recommend rushing boots on Yasuo. It's just really good. It's really good rushing boots on Yasuo. Because after you reach level 6, your playstyle is going to change a little bit. So the main playstyle you want to have if you're playing Yasuo after level 6, you want to push down the lane every single time. You want to create pressure in the mid lane and then use that to roam down to different lanes and snowballing their lanes as well. I'm going to show you guys how you do that. So we take this. I'm probably going to look for like an all-in before doing the one thing though. He's probably going to use ult there and then we back off. I might be able to get like a catch right now. Oh, almost. That's unfortunate. That was like on... That was right next to it, unfortunately. No problem. Hold on. She's no problem for me. Yeah, I can 1v2 both of them. We're currently already so strong that Shyvana can't really do anything to us. We can completely wind wall the Ahri and then look for like a complete all-in or even 1v2. So Ahri needs to go back right now. If we push this lane in right now, she will miss the entire wave, which is going to put us ahead again. And we can also use that to roam down to a different lane. So instead of staying in the mid lane or going back to base right now to buy items, I might as well try to dive these guys on our tower. Let's see if we can make that work. They have a ward, so that's not really possible. Yeah, I got her. Okay. Okay, that's just... Okay, there we go. So not only did we just create pressure in the mid lane where Ahri just lost the entire farm, but instead of buying items or staying mid lane at all, we went bot lane and got kills there as well. So technically, we didn't just carry mid lane right now, but also the bot lane. Just by a simple roam, making the right decision. Okay, now we can push this back in. Ahri was being forced to stay bot lane to get the farm in bot lane, but it's still good for us because she's missing all the farm right there. Okay, now we can actually buy the Phantom Dancer. I always recommend you guys buying the Phantom Dancer, and honestly, if you're really looking for like more wave clear, more damage and all that stuff, I also recommend Static Shift. But mainly, Phantom Dancer is, in my opinion, the best one to go for right now. They're both really nice, but Phantom Dancer, it's really useful because of the passive. So now we're just going to relax here. I'll get that cannon. There we go. Back off again. Shyvana's bot lane, so we know exactly where the jungler is. Hold down the Q. Ah, she dodged it. Okay, that was a really bad one. Shyvana is coming to mid lane right now. She actually appears right here. So we know exactly where the jungler is too, right? Since we know exactly the location of the enemy jungler, we can just continue to push it in because, you know, we obviously know. Ah, I missed that one. No problem. Ahri is not able to farm properly under the tower, which means this is, once again, it's a really good winning condition for me. And not only am I pushing it in, But we're also getting this camp right now, which is going to make me ahead once again. And it's going to make the jungler fall behind too. So we continue pushing this in. Once again. See if we can maybe cancel. That would be great. Okay, great. So instead of just going back to base or buying like an item right now or whatever, instead of that, we're going to go top lane this time and see if we can maybe catch this guy in top lane. Yeah, that's going to be a free kill for us. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. He's probably going to walk. I don't know. Yeah, he got the tower there, unfortunately. Okay. I got him. No problem. So push that in as well. Get the next upcoming wave. And then we have to make sure we actually get the Phantom Dancer. Shyvana's bot lane, so we know exactly the location of the jungler. There we go. We could even go as far as taking on the platings here right now. I don't think that's... Yeah, Seth is not playing with TP. They don't have TP this game. We know exactly where everyone is, so we can take like 2 platings for free. I'm going to get the next wave as well. Nice. Really good. Now we can actually... We could even 1v2 this set and probably get like a kill for free. I don't know what this guy's doing, honestly. Like, this Darius is actually completely tilted. I'm just saying to this Darius that he can actually farm mid lane if he really wants to. Like, honestly, I don't know what he's trying to pull off here. Darius is already doing really bad against Zed, but just by going topside when I'm already topside is just a really bad idea. So, this guy is extremely fed right now, right? Ahri is really far behind. The chance of Darius feeding Ahri is not that high. Also, I can 1v1 Zed pretty easily if I only have like a kind of setup. Or he might mess up, something like that. But he should be no problem for us. Okay. Okay. Just back off again. And now we can take him. There we go. And now it pushes out as well. You gotta know about Zed that you cannot just all-in Zed because he will basically destroy you completely. You gotta be really careful if you're going to 1v1 a Zed. So he's the only guy of the entire game that can 1v1 me. Also Shyvana is an exception, but like she has got like 7 kills right now, but nothing to worry about him. Take this one. Sweet. We're about to get level 12 here too. I don't know why he's actually going for the farm. I just wanted him to be like sitting in the brush. Good. So our main objective right now is to continue farming up as much as we can so we can like out level anyone else. I got him. Maybe. Thank you. That's like 1,000 gold worth. I waste my flash for this, but it's worth. And now we can push this down. I might as well just take the farm here as well, because nobody else is going to take it. I might as well just stay for one more. Oh, it's not that much. Okay. If I get like a little bit of, like, just a tiny bit of help, we could maybe catch this guy here too. Zed is going to fall behind throughout the mid-late game, so this game is alright. It's fine if he wins the early game against Darius, because we're going to be a lot stronger than him anyways. Doesn't matter what happens. So after buying the Phantom Dancer, the next item we're going to buy is Infinity Edge. And after buying the Infinity Edge, you want to buy either a Bloodthirster or like or like the Frozen Mallet. Eventually, we will get both of them. That's the end goal. I'd say if you're like snowballing really hard, then going for Bloodthirster is amazing. If you aren't really doing that well, Frozen Mallet will be the next option. I could have ult that, but wasn't quite sure because there were too many people. Okay. We will have to wait here. We cannot really deal with 4 men at once, but when like 2 of them are super fed. I'll just take this farm meanwhile. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. And there we go. We can now take this farm here as well. That's going to make us even further ahead. Nice. I'm just going to continue farming up top side and then group up with the team in mid lane and like start fighting them. The dragon will spawn in 45 seconds from now. And I think if I group up with the team, we're not going to win. Because they have 2 people that are really fat. I don't want to kind of risk it. So what we're going to do here. I'm going to go top side, force the set to stay. And then force a tower. And hopefully my team can like, actually 4 against 3 maybe. That would be really good. I'll just take this one. I don't want to fight at the dragon if my team is doing really bad. I might as well use that time very wisely, like actually take in camps here. There we go. I might as well just get this farm for myself as well. Keep pushing myself forward. Very nice. We can get this tower down 4 as well right now. Like, they're all fighting for the dragon and stuff. I'm just here taking all the farm and taking the towers and stuff. Okay, now we can actually fight Seth because he's low. And, like, Shyvana's taking the dragon. So, I'm assuming that his cooldowns aren't really that high. Oh, I shouldn't have used it. Okay, he got him. Nice. Good, now we can take this dragon here too. Nobody is going to stop me right now. I'm too fed. Oh, we're lucky. Nice. Pretty good. I didn't know how much damage she was going to do. No idea. Since she's like a support. Great. So, instead of just going back just yet, yeah? Okay. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, lol. Alright, I did win well for him. I didn't see like a Jinx ult coming there. Yeah, before going back to base yet, I want to make sure to complete the item. Complete the Bloodthirster. Immediately. Because I already have like so much gold. I shouldn't have used the wind wall if I don't have to. Remember that, guys. Really important. Kenjet got caught, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not going... I won't fight them because we're already missing out on my jungler. Instead of that, instead of just walking circles mid lane, I'm going to continue farming up. And keep snowballing that way. Entire team fights happening right here. I can actually get a catch here on the set. Okay. I shouldn't mess too much with set right now. Here we go. Thank you. Might as well stay for one more. Lux ultimate is up though. I shouldn't get caught by the Lux ult. Great. Shyvana might be here farming up. I have to take all of this. Thank you. I'm gonna need this red buff here. I have to steal it from Shyvana. Great. They're like fighting there. I'm just taking everything here. Nice. They continue fighting. That's absolutely fine. And we go back. We have a lead of about 4 levels over over mid lane and about 5 levels over AD carry. Massive. Really massive. So obviously, now we have the Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge. This is the core build that you want to have on Yasuo, guys. The Phantom Dancer, Infinity Edge, and Bloodthirster is pretty much the core build that you want to have on Yasuo. Now, the items that come after that are usually tanky items like Frozen Mallet, Guardian's Angel. You could even build Thornmail, but I don't recommend this. Let's go. I need to wait for them to engage. For the enemy team to engage. Okay. Worth. I got this guy too. You make no chance. Oh, I'm the only one alive? Oh, really? I didn't even know. Okay. I thought my entire team was alive. Wait, what? No problem, I'll take this tower. What are you trying to do? Okay. All we have to do is continue to farm up, wait for the right team fight, win that, get the dragon, and come back that way. If they get this next upcoming dragon, it's going to be a really, really difficult game. So, gotta be quick. Thank you. Obviously, I'm gonna buy Frozen Mallet right now. This is the core build. The last item we will be buying is the Guardian's Angel, and that should fix the rest of the game, like team fighting and everything. Guardian's Angel is going to help us live throughout the team fighting and do the damage that we have to do. Nope. Okay. Let's find a way to finish. My team almost wanted to surrender. I'm like 15 kills. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, team? Let's go. Ani is not able to stop us at all. Thank you. I appreciate that. So now it's just a matter of 1v9ing. And this is pretty much how you play Yasuo, guys. There's nothing more to it. There's nothing more to it, guys. Okay, we take the inhib. Very good. I don't even have Guardian's Angel yet. Imagine if I get Guardian's Angel. Guys, I'll explain the team fighting when the game is done. If you could give me a second, we're just going to finish this game right away. Hopefully my team doesn't get caught right now, because we could actually finish. Great. Get the proc. I'll explain the team fighting a lot more when the game is ending. We gotta get this done first. Okay. Okay. Hey, what is he doing? Okay. Team, you guys are being called like so much. It's unbelievable. We don't really deal any damage on the set because it's building like Thormill. Okay. I got my Guardian's Angel right now. Let's get that. Okay. And Body Guardian's Angel. So, team fighting is a really simple thing, actually. It's very simple. There's multiple things you can do. If you're actually team fighting with Yasuo, you can either focus the backline, trying to use the creeps to get to their backline and kill them with a single combo. That's what I would recommend you doing. But if you have an extremely fed person in your team, for instance, like imagine we had like a super fed Darius, right? We could actually use our damage to protect whoever is really fed. That's a second option you have. And the third option is the flash combo with Yasuo, but we will get into that later. There's a couple of ways how you can play out the team fights on Yasuo. It's a really interesting concept. Thank you. Going straight for the tower because why not? Like they're like all fighting there. Why should I even be there? Might as well just force this. Alright. I got my slows. Oh, whoops. I pressed my ignite. Okay. She's being forced to come out. I got my wind wall. Let's go. And that's it. "17 kills, my entire team, like, my entire team feeded insanely hard this game. I haven't seen a team surrendering like this and feeding like this in a while. But anyways, guys. This is pretty much how you play Yasuo in terms of laning phase, in terms of roaming, creating pressure, the way how you should be team fighting. It's a really interesting concept, but to keep it simple, use the creeps to get close to their backline if you have that choice. If you don't have that choice and you cannot get to them, stay on the backline and kill whatever is close. Trust me, it works really well on Yasuo because Yasuo is one of the highest damage dealers of the entire game. Your Qs, your auto attacks do a lot. So whatever comes close to you, you can kill it in seconds. So if you have a really fat person in the team, then what you could do is actually protect that guy with your damage. So instead of focusing their backline, you always have the second option to help out your team with your damage and basically be on the safe side. That's a super effective way to win team fights on Yasuo. Now, of course, there's like some mechanic plays like the E with flash, but I'm going to get into that combo in the future because I'm actually going to make it like a combo guide soon. Sooner or later, I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, guys, that's all you need to know. Full runes, full build, you can find it all in the description. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you guys up in the next one, man. Peace.